Commando. Not this fucking movie. I know I'm gonna probably get a lot of hate for this because I don't really like this movie. A lot of people like this movie, which I don't understand. And I respect other people's opinions if they do like this movie. Like, I'm not gonna hate you if you like this movie. It's just not for me. Here's my problem why I don't like this movie. A couple of reasons. It's too goofy, and Arnie's too OP in this movie. He is way too OP. I know there's other movies he is OP, but he is extremely OP in this movie, I think. But we'll get to that soon. Right now we're just talking about this movie in general. So this movie starts off with, you know, Arnie taking care of his daughter, played by the chick who played in the show called Charmed, which I forgot her name was. So I had to fucking look like an idiot now. Alyssa Milano. She's from the show called Charmed. It's a TV show about, I think they're like witches or something. I don't fucking care. That's the show she's from. She plays the daughter in this movie. I don't know, Arnie plays a character named John Matrix. She plays a character named Jenny Matrix. And he's like a former war hero. He lives in this faraway house. Then the army comes to see him and talk to him about shit. Then the bad guys come and they kidnap his daughter. And now it's time for get revenge. Which this movie reminds you of True Vengeance, which that's a way better movie than this. At least True Vengeance wasn't like very OP like this film. You do have some good actors in this movie, besides Arnold Schwarzenegger. Bill Duke, David Patrick Kelly from The Warriors, Bill Paxton. Well, it has pretty good cast in here. Well, some are like unnecessary, like this random black girl that comes with him, with Arnie. Because he got her from, I forgot what scene, why he got her for. I think for some kind of excuse or something. I forgot what happened. I think he had to take her car and he told her to drive somewhere, and she thinks he's like kidnapping her or something. So she like calls the cops on the way while they're in the mall, and Arnie's like chasing down David Patrick Kelly through the mall. Fucking what's his name? Luther. Little short midget ass, chasing him around, beating him up through the fucking mall. Like, this movie, like I said, is way too goofy. All these silly things happen. Fucking this giant ass like cartoony bazooka they have in this movie too. It's like, that's like really fucking cartoony. And it's like a little ass lady that's with him. This black lady, like she's like with him, and somehow she has the strength to lift the big ass bazooka to get fucking Arnie out of that truck to save him. Like, how the fuck? I don't understand that. Like, it's so unrealistic too. Like, how the fuck? I mean, I like movies that are unrealistic and kind of goofy, but this is just beyond goofy. Yeah, she blows that. Well, like I think she's like accidentally like hit the wrong spot or something like that, but she gets it at the right time though. Still, and then a fight with Bill Duke and the apartment. They get in a fight with each other. Yeah, Bill Duke's a bad guy in this movie because what happened in the beginning. He killed that guy in the beginning. So he gets fight with Arnie in our apartment, and Bill Duke falls down and gets stabbed by the wood on the ground. He like went through his fucking stomach. He's like, oh. So now, fucking, oh yeah, another thing is, the chick, the black chick in this movie plays Cindy. She's related to Tommy Chong. Tommy Chong is her dad. You know, Cheech and Chong, that's her dad. Yep. She's the daughter of Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. I just realized it now. Yeah, they got her playing in this movie, which, like I said, her character is very useless. I mean, well, not useless, she's just very unnecessary. She's just there. Then they find this plane, and they go to that island, you know, to get his daughter back, what she was, you know, captured at and shit. So Arnie tells her to stay in the ship, the plane, while he goes to get his daughter back with his big ass machine guns and shit. And this is like the really stupidest part. where he faces all these like hundreds of fucking soldiers, or all these bad guys. It's like he takes them out easily. He doesn't even get hit even once. I remember. He doesn't get hit once by any bullets at all. Like he just shoots them and then they just go down easily. Like it's so goofy how he kills them too. Like, the way he shoots the gun at them and stuff like that is like so goofy. This is the goofiest shit I ever seen. Like it's just so whack. You know what's a better 80s Arnold film? You know what it's called? Well, let me tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. Come here. It's called Raw Deal. It came out the same year as Commando. Raw Deal. Now that's a better Arnold Schwarzenegger action film. Now that was more of a better film. That was like way less goofier. Way less goofier. That's what I actually fucking enjoyed. This, like I said, this is like too goofy, over the top. Like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is way too OP in this movie, John Matrix. He's like way too OP. Like nothing like really affects him by these guys he was taking out. All these guys he was like blowing away with these big ass guns and shit. No problem. Like hundreds of guys are after him. He has no problem. He has a cheat code or something like that. His character, he has like a video game cheat code. He has invincibility. But he can't be stopped until he fights that guy in that fucking I forgot. I think it's a sewer or some pipe room for some shit. He's like fighting him. He's like struggling against that guy though. But everyone else he has no problem going against though. Like what the fuck is that? He has no problem fighting everyone else. Like what? Some guy at a fucking pipe room. He just like struggles. What the fuck is that shit? I mean, I don't hate this movie. I just find this shit to be like just too goofy. Arnie's too OP. That's why the reason I didn't like this film. It's like I didn't like the action. It was like cartoony as hell. Like it's the way these guys die. The way they move and they get shot and stuff like that. How the way they how he takes them out is so cartoony and goofy. And like I don't know how I can take this shit seriously. Like I can't. Especially that chick is with him, Cindy, played by his fucking Tommy Chong's daughter. Like she's just there. Like why the fuck is she even there? Arnie just could just took her car and that's it. She shouldn't have existed after that. But for some reason her character's there. I don't know why. Well, everyone else I like. Bill Duke's awesome. David Patrick Kelly's cool. Bill Paxton's dope. But for some reason Tommy Chong's daughter is in here for no reason. Character to do absolutely really anything besides fly a plane and use a giant bazooka. Somehow she can lift that shit. It's just like extremely heavy. Somehow she can lift it. Very unrealistic. Yeah, I do like films that are unrealistic, but this shit is not for me. Like I said, I don't hate it, and it's like it's in between of liking and hating it. It's like in between. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this film. Mixed feelings. There's times I like some of the action, and other times I don't like any of the action. That's how silly it was. I'm not using the word cheesy because I like cheesy action films, so I can't use the word cheesy. I can't use that word. I mean, besides Commando, not Commando, besides Raw Deal, there was Predator. That's another classic action film. Predator. And Conan the Barbarian, that's another 80s film. Conan the Destroyer. I don't know. I mean, The Running Man. That's another time we can talk about that film. Well, we're not going to talk about that right now. That's another film I couldn't really get into. It's alright, but that's all I gotta say for right now. We'll talk about that another time. We're going to talk about Commando. So every time I think of Commando, I think of salami for some reason. Oh yeah, Commando, salami. I just think of food here. I think of Commando for some reason. Commando salami. I just think of that in my head. That sounds good right now. Salami sandwich. Oh fuck. You know what? I can make a better sandwich way better than Subway. I'll tell you that. Fuck Subway. Maybe I should do like a fucking review on Subway or something. Tell how shitty it is. Like, this film was trying to be a mix of Beverly Hills Cop and I'm trying to think of like an army film or something, and like Platoon at the same time. It's like this movie's like a mix of Beverly Hills Cop, 50% of Beverly Hills Cop, 50% of Platoon. You put it together, you got Commando. Like, who's directed this film exactly? Let's see here, because this, like, I feel like watching Beverly Hills Cop and Platoon mixed together. Mark L. Lester. He did films like Class of 1984, Class of 1999. I heard of those films, I just never watched it. Showtime Little Tokyo. Now that film I watched, I think a week ago or two, and I did really like that film. I mean, that's a better film than Commando, I'll tell you right now. So he's the same guy who did Showdown Little Tokyo, okay? He did a film with John Candy called Armed and Dangerous. So he does comedies also. He did a film called Firestarter. I heard of it, just never watched it. I think it's like a horror film, not really no horror. He did a film with James Vermeer called The Base 2. And the film called The Base of Mark Costco is the first one. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Commando that much. It's okay, just like I said, my issues, like I said, I already have my issues right. It's too goofy, Arnie's too OP, the way the villains, the bad guys get killed is so stupid. Arnie never gets hit by any of the bullets that much. He barely even gets hit. Well, he just shoots them and then he can't even hit them at all. Like, it's like, what the fuck? You can't get shot Arnie one time with a bullet? Like, what the fuck is that shit? Hundreds of bad guys going at him. Somehow he takes them all out easily. It's so pathetic. I see better films did it better than Arnie. Like, I see better films did it better than Commando. 100 guys going after one guy. They did it way better in other films. This is not one of them. I don't know what this director was doing. Mark L. Lester. I don't know what the hell he was doing. That guy didn't know what the hell he's doing with this movie.